Yeah, so the Bosnian landlord next to us used to store goats in his yard. So he rents out the house, but then he fenced off his side yard. And he had 14 goats back there. And it's not a big yard. It's a very small yard, but he was keeping 14 goats there. Those got kicked out by animal control and the police. And then what they did is they have like a shed and like a old camper RV type thing.
Uh-huh.
And they started renting that out to like random homeless people. And so now there's probably like a dozen people living next door, all from different families and stuff. And so, yeah, there's this one guy, I won't say his race, but he's always working on...
I'm not going to say what race he was.
I'm not going to say what race he was, but he's always working on his car out front, and his pants are like all the way down. Just his whole butt is out. And apparently he has a warrant out for his arrest. And he's got 2 teenage sons. I won't say their race, but they did steal a bike from our neighbor's yard. We caught it on our Ring camera. So, yeah.
Okay. Wow. Bringing down the neighborhood.
No, for real.
All right. Well, let's jump into it. This is the Granite Mountain Movie Club. We're going to be talking about Minecraft, the new Minecraft movie. Guest today is Cool Frasier. Haven't had you here for a while. How you doing, Cool Frasier?
I'm doing good. I feel like you haven't had anyone for a while.
Well,
no, you put out a lot of stuff recently. You've been on a roll.
You forgot your line.
Oh, I'm here and I'm listening. I'm cool and I'm listening.
It's been so long he forgot his trademark.
I just wanted to get at you for not putting out more podcasts.
Yeah. The winter was bad. But yeah, and I'm gonna be out of town. I'm gonna be traveling for a bit here coming up, so I got to get this Minecraft thing out. Yeah,
the Casa de Frasier has been kind of crazy as well, including fires, hospital stays, all kinds of stuff. But we're doing good.
I just remembered. I think I left the door open. So when we finish this, I left my shed door open, which I shouldn't do, because if not bad neighbors, I might get like a cat or a raccoon in there. So remind me when we finish to go close my shed door.
Yeah, I'm gonna remind you that.
Yeah.
Viewers comment to remind Granite to close his shed.
Yeah. Is there like a door emoji? Put a door emoji in the chat.
Yeah, put a door emoji in there.
Yeah. Well, how have you been? I get you've been busy and everything, but how else have you been?
Oh, I've been good. Just busy with life and all that stuff. So,
can I say something?
Yeah.
Life is pretty gay. Life is super gay sometimes.
Yeah, no, like this has probably been like the craziest like 3-month period of my life, but that's all right. We're calming down now. I feel like maybe we're in the eye of the storm, but maybe we're out. Maybe we're done. And so, yeah. And also like people have been like following politics still. I get my news from Asmongold, but, someone was like, oh, what are we going to do about all the Tesla protesters? And I was like, what? It turns out if you're not on Twitter, you don't know there's any Tesla protesters.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's something I wouldn't know about if I wasn't on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not on Twitter. You're not there anymore. You left. For anyone who's not following along, you left and you said it restored your vitality. Is that true?
Yeah, super male vitality. Horny goat weed.
So leaving Twitter is like the gas station pill.
The gas station pill?
You know, the horny goat weed stuff.
The gas station dick pill. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I would say I feel like there's maybe a place for it, but it is a time sink and you can get a lot done when you're not on there. And so I've just had a lot to do recently, so there really was just no time for it. So instead I'm just playing like mobile games.
Yeah. I might set a scheduled break. I don't know. a certain number of days a month or weekends or something. I don't know. I might try that.
Yeah, I think if I were to do it again, I might just not have the app on my phone and I would just do it on the computer, which I feel like would limit you because no one likes just sitting at a computer.
Yeah, I mean, I do, but yeah.
I was thinking about this and I watched those YouTube videos?
Those YouTube videos? Yeah, I mean, I'm
YouTube
familiar
in general. You know about YouTube,
familiar,
right?
I'm familiar with it. Yeah.
So there's this like millennial guy with a mustache. Or he's like a Zoomer. He's like a Zoomer, but he looks like a millennial. He's got like a big, thick mustache.
Is it Ian Carroll or something?
I don't know his name, to be honest, but it might be. He did something like trying all the different. No, it's not Ian Carroll. He did trying all the like Olive Gardens in the U.S. or something, and like trying all what's that Rainforest Cafe?
Yeah, which I think I went to one once, but I want to go there again. They look fun.
What was that place in Utah with the cliff divers?
It was like a knockoff Rainforest. Yeah, it was the Mayan.
The Mayan. Shout out to the Mayan.
My friend was one of the divers.
No way.
Yeah, so I think one of the only times I went was to see him dive, and then he got us like free meals.
All right. Yeah, I went there when I was a kid, and then I was like, I should go back there, and I think it's a movie theater now or something.
It was always connected to a movie theater. Maybe they shut it down and they probably closed it and just expanded the theater. I don't know.
Or maybe this is a different guy. But anyway, he does stuff like that. Oh no, this is him. I'll tell you the name of his channel so I can tell you. But he did Eddie Burback. You know Eddie Burback?
Right. Eddie Burback.
Tell me he looks like a millennial. He's like 26 though.
Thing says 28 on YouTube or Google, but still, yeah, he looks like he could be later 30s.
Yeah. So anyway, he did a thing where he got rid of his phone, and instead of doing like a cell phone, he actually had a landline. Yeah. Which is kind of stupid, but like, it's for a video or whatever. But it was interesting because I had also kind of just basically deleted all social media. But he was like, oh, I'm still going to do social media on my computer. And I was like, that's an interesting idea. But yeah, there is this kind of, because I feel like social media wasn't so bad pre-smartphone. You know what I mean?
It was less, people were less addicted for sure. I mean, like less habit forming. I don't know what you'd say. Like you would just log in, for part of the day. And I mean, there was always going to be power users, but most people would just log in briefly and.
Yeah, and it was mostly Facebook, and there was still like, people posting about everything they did in the day on Facebook, right? I guess Twitter existed too, but
yeah,
it wasn't as big back then. And
Twitter wasn't interesting to me until I got a smartphone. Now It's interesting to me either way, but I was a late smartphone adopter. I didn't get one until like 2015, 2014 or something, but
yeah, I basically have this idea that like it's almost like this algorithmic content machine is like very bad for you.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, I don't think there's a big issue with like social media in general, and I think there's positives to it, but like especially like TikToks / Reels, since I kind of know some AI stuff and how these algorithms work, they're basically designed to maximize the thing they're targeting for. The thing they're trying to improve upon is the amount of seconds you view a video or a post, right? Yeah. And so they will do whatever it takes to keep you looking for more seconds. And so they're literally trying to waste your time.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're trying to waste your time. Okay. That's a very, a pretty sinister, like, if you think about it, like if you sit down to do something, you're like, how can I waste the person across the table from me? How could I waste their time? Like that's a pretty evil mindset to be in.
Well, yeah. And TikTok itself is built like a virus, meaning like when you used to get pop-ups, they'd have a little X in the corner and you'd click the pop-up X.
I'm still getting pop-ups. Am I doing something wrong?
Yeah, you need to use an ad blocker.
I'm using Internet Explorer. Yeah, that's good, right?
That's your first problem.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't get pop-ups.
No, yeah, but like, they'd have like the fake X, so you try to click that X.
Yeah. And that just
then
takes
it would
you
like
to
open up 8 more pop-ups, and then you couldn't close anything. And so and like similarly, like mobile game ads have this X that's like so tiny you can't click it with your finger.
And they offset it. It's like the actual click zone is like number of pixels to the left of where they say it was.
Right. And this is essentially like malicious malware behavior. But TikTok has it built into the app. So like when I tried TikTok for the first time, I was like, well, this video's stupid. Let me close the app. And so I hit the back button. And what it did is it loaded a new video and said, press back again to close. And then I pressed back again, but I had waited like a second too long. And so then it played another video and said, press back again to close. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, it's literally like a virus, a computer virus that's targeting your mind and your attention. And people are like, but my algorithm's good. I see only things I like. And it's like, well, yeah, because it's trying to maximize the amount of time your eyeballs are looking at the phone.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. People always do the thing when you say, I saw something really disgusting on my timeline. And they're like, well, the timeline only shows you what you want to see. So you have revealed yourself to be a disgusting person.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then it's really funny, actually, if you ever, if you go to YouTube on like a clean browser, like an incognito browser or something, and presumably it doesn't know much about you. Maybe it's pulling from your IP.
It could have your IP. It could have some stuff from your ISP.
But presumably it doesn't know much about you, and so it's assumed it doesn't know exactly who you are. So it just shows you something. It's like the most retarded stuff. Like it's insane. You're like, oh, that's what everyone else is seeing. And then same with like Twitter and X. Like I've been on there, so I only see like my friends. Like I kind of know everyone that I see, and I know it's all kind of basically just down to like pop culture and politics from my feed. But if you log in, if you make a new account for something and you log in, it's like just videos of like Guatemalans getting in car crashes, and then like skits of like some woman who's like nearly naked, and she's like, doing some sort of skit and like getting in an argument with someone, and
or
it's like obviously
making food on a counter.
Yeah, like pouring
nacho cheese,
nacho cheese all over cornflakes, and like in her sink, and then like,
and then you click on the comments, and it's a bunch of people being like, "I wouldn't pour nacho cheese on cornflakes."
yeah, like. This looks so gross. This looks so gross.
This is not real to make. You can't make this for real. No one should do this.
I watched all the way to the end, and I think this is gross.
Yeah, that's the other thing is like the videos themselves that like do well on like the basic algorithm is like, make sure you wait. Like it's about to happen. It's about to happen. It's about to happen, and then it gets to the end, and maybe something happens, and maybe it doesn't. But like that's how like all the videos are set up, regardless of genre. Like whether it's a cooking video, it's like you won't want to miss what this pasta looks like, and then like you see it, and you're like, okay, that's what it looks like. Cool.
Yep. Skip to the end. Oh yeah, that's pasta. Yeah,
or if it's like a guy trying to make a trick shot, it's like, oh, he's gonna get it. You just gotta wait.
Yeah, it's like when you're reading a book and you're halfway through, or watching a movie and you're like 30 minutes into it. Well, Batman's not going to die yet because there's still 45 minutes of movie left. So it's like those videos too. It's like, well, I'll just go to the end because like you wouldn't have done a 10-minute video and then like finished like major trick shot in the 5th minute. Like I'm just going to go to minute 9. So
yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the people they have
basically slop posting is what does well on these platforms, and people stick to it. I do think like I'm still using YouTube, but like I do think you can find quality stuff on certain social media platforms. But like even like Facebook used to be you only saw your friends' posts. Now you go there and it's just like this Japanese guy's about to jump off this thing. And you're like, I got it. Well, is he gonna jump?
Yeah, if I go into Facebook, and I do keep a Facebook just for
same, yeah,
for various things, But when I do occasionally log in there, yeah, I don't see like anything from people I know.
Right. It's like a ghost town with just like TikTok videos strewn about.
Yeah. I hear groups are active though. If you join a group, the right group, then like maybe a resentful
it's
moms.
essentially like a private subreddit is what Facebook groups are. Yeah.
I got Facebook one time sent me this notification. It's like group you might like, hot dogs.
Yeah.
And it was just a group about hot dogs. And
Did you like it?
I didn't join it. I did join it later though. It recommended pizza. I did join the pizza group.
See, I'm in the corn dog group. They hate the hot doggers.
I would not join a corn dog group. That sounds very low status and stupid. I joined the pizza group, and I joined the there's like a sandwich group. It's like mostly East Coast guys like talking about the best sandwich shops.
Nice.
Yeah. But hot dog, I wasn't that interested in hot dog. Okay. Anyway, we're talking about Minecraft.
Yeah, welcome to the Minecraft podcast.
You didn't even see it.
I have actually only seen, I think, the first trailer and maybe a couple like small spots.
Yeah, and the plan wasn't for you to see it, so it's not like you just didn't go see it. It's just I just said, well, I watched it, and I can tell you about it.
Yes, that's the plan. Are you a Minecraft guy? Like, are you a big Minecraft fan?
Have probably logged a cumulative 30 minutes of Minecraft in my life.
Okay.
So I've not really played it. I've like tried it a few times and like I know what it's about. And then my son is really interested in it. I don't think he's played like knockoff versions. What's the one he used
Roblox?
to play? No, well, he has played that. But there was another Minecraft like there was a knockoff the real Minecraft you have to pay, right? I think you have to buy the game.
There's some amount of money that is involved in the transaction.
Or maybe he just had a free version. Yeah, he had a free version or something.
Supposedly there's like a school version that's free. My some little kids I know were telling me about it. You ever talk to those little kids you know?
Some little kids I know. Yeah, so he's played it and he knows all the lore. He's like watched videos about
There's lore
about it. Well, people tell me that there wasn't really any lore, but in prep for the movie a few years ago, they like started like making up lore.
Okay,
but they're really not necessarily lore, but maybe like things that happen in the game that are funny to like in group jokes.
Sure.
Like, oh, don't you hate it like when your block is like, you know, especially hard to mine.
Like when you try to mine a diamond with not a pickaxe that's good enough.
Yeah, TFW mining a block that's not good. And so he knows all those jokes and stuff. So he knew all that stuff. And so
I'm always telling Minecraft jokes at school.
Yeah. So I'm not a Minecrafter, but he knows quite a bit about it. And so
you know how they say like something is Lovecraftian?
Yeah.
Would you say this movie was Minecraftian?
Good question. I'm not sure if it captures the spirit of Minecraft. I'll leave that to the gamers. But yeah, I didn't know much. I mean, I knew enough culturally just because it's everywhere. So Minecraft. I went to go see Minecraft, and yeah, my kids loved it. It's a competent sort of just kid movie.
That's really surprising to me.
That they liked it, or that it was like
that you are saying it's competent.
Yeah, it's like fine. I mean, it's like fine. It's like here's the thing though, is that so it's made, and I thought this was a little weird actually when they gave when Jared Hess was hired to be the director.
Oh, I forgot it was Jared Hess. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, and it's a little weird because he doesn't have a lot of box office success after Napoleon Dynamite, I think. He made like Gentleman Broncos and like what else did he make? There's a couple.
The only other one that did okay was the Zach Galifianakis Hitman one.
Heist movie. Yeah, I think they do a heist. Yeah, but like those weren't big money makers. They weren't big budget
No,
films. So
that was like the last one that was on the radar, though.
yeah, and so I was surprised they hired him because he's got a distinct aesthetic, and he's not like a trusted name, in like these big IP adaptations or anything. So
now he looks like a millennial.
Oh, and he is, right. He's like an elder millennial.
Might be late Gen X, but yeah.
I'm looking up his like box office record. There's this site, The Numbers, that kind of like compiles it for you. As a director, 8 movies. Oh, so this is skewed by Minecraft though, but eight movies, and I need to see this without Minecraft factored in. Anyway, okay.
He did Thelma the Unicorn on Netflix.
Yeah, he's done a bunch of stuff that's just like, oh, okay, like Nacho Libre. Nacho Libre was successful. That must have been successful.
That was a good follow-up, but then he never really followed up.
Yeah. So anyway, I was surprised they had him do it. And then when I go to see the movie, I'm like additionally surprised that they like let him keep his like house style. Like it was so like most of these IP movies, it starts in the real world. And
is it just Jumanji? Do they get Jumanji'd into the world?
They get Jumanji'd. It's a very Jumanji sort of. It's more or less the Jumanji presence. Although Jumanji has like it's like the recent Jumanji with
the video game one, because the other one is the board game world comes to the real world.
Yeah, this is the people going into the game. So so they do that version of the Jumanji thing, but the first, but they don't get to Minecraft land until like 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in. Okay. And that first part is very Napoleon, like Napoleon Dynamite. Like it's okay. It's supposed to be set in Idaho, but it's New Zealand. You can tell it's not. Anyone who's familiar with Idaho can tell it's not Idaho. It's way too green. So it's set in Idaho. Like the Jack Black character as a child shows him sitting at his desk, and he's molding cubes out of mashed potatoes, just as Napoleon would have done. Right.
You smash my cubic tater tots.
Yeah. That sort of thing. And lots of food close-ups, lots of the 80s aesthetic stuff, like just sort of remember in the 2000s when people would like, ironically were into the 80s. Wait,
it's set in the 2000s, you said?
I think it's set in the modern day, but it's but you remember in the 2000s, like when Napoleon Dynamite came out, how 80s retro clothing and stuff was a thing. It was fashionable, but it was meant to be funny. Like it was
like ironic mullets.
Yeah, you're being silly by wearing like a neon tracksuit or something. Like that there's like that style in the movie. And like the cars, they're all like 80s and stuff, 80s and 70s cars and stuff. And there's like thrift stores. We see thrift stores just like Napoleon. There's like Rex Kwon Do sort of not references, but like the same sort of thing happening.
Is Momoa in it at this point?
Yes, he's in it. And it's kind of weird because it's actually kind of... The movie does not have a real focus on like who's the protagonist or whatever. So Jack Black's character goes into the Minecraft, and then some time passes. I don't remember how much time, like years or something. And then Momoa's character becomes the focus. He's like this loser. He's this loser in his hometown. He used to be like the cool guy in high school. But
does he look very feminine?
He looks he has long hair, and he seems to have like eyeshadow on for some reason. And he's a little... My wife at one point was like, "That's Jason Momoa." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I thought, but everyone says he's like supposed to be super hot." And I'm like, "Well, I'm like, he looks okay." She's like, "Yeah, but that's not like what people used to talk about." Because he looks kind of like bloated and like he looks kind of weird.
He looks kind of like, he's like a fancy lady.
Yeah, he looks kind of like a really muscular lady now. So then it's like focusing on him for a bit, but then there's this girl and her little brother, and it's kind of like, oh, the girl is going to be the main character. Oh no, wait, her little brother is going to be the main character. The movie probably would have benefited from like focusing a little bit more on just one of these four people, but whatever, it's fine. It's a kids movie. And so yeah, they through a series of events, they all have their reason for going into the Minecraft world.
Is Minecraft a video game in the movie, or is it a...
No, it's not like an IP
world
that exists in their world. It's just the Jack Black character
loved cubes,
acquires a cube of at some point, and that cube like takes you there. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
And it's strange too. So Jack, I'll get into a little bit of these characters. So we got Jack Black, the performances more so than the characters. Jack Black, he's pretty much given free reign to just do all the Jack Black trademark things. He does like 3 songs, and they're all kind of like School of Rock style Tenacious D songs. And you know how he waves his hand, or like he'll wiggle his fingers while he like moves his hand across his face, and while he's singing, he does that like 5 times. So it's basically just Jack Black not really doing a performance; he's just sort of doing Jack Black. Momoa's fine. He's just like.
How come Jack Black has never Adam Sandler'd a role?
Like a serious role?
Yeah.
He kind of did.
This concludes the free preview. Full episode available for premium subscribers on Substack.com. Thank you for listening to the Granite Mountain Movie Club.